Welcome, 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 ladies and gentlemen. You are here at the Frequency of Abundance. I'm Natan Verhofsky, your host with the most, and I thank you so much for joining me today. We are going to have some fun. We're about halfway through season 6. Today on Motivational Monday, we're doing frequency-led strategy. Let your energy lead, not the burnout cycle. Tomorrow on Triumphant Tuesday, we've got scaling without sacrificing. Winning Wednesday is going to be the lighthouse. Thriving Thursdays, living your vision daily. And Fearless Friday, why leaders mediate. So it's so important to get through Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern, pop on in and say hello. And then on the weekends, get the stuff that you need to get done so that at 3 in the afternoon Eastern, you can pop in for Successful Saturday, where leadership burnout is real. And we can finish this beautiful week off about halfway through season 6 on Soaring Sundays. 3 o'clock, it'll be leading with clean money energy power. And there's a difference when you're looking at the power, the purpose, the prosperity. There's no shame in wealth when it's done right. So that's what the whole week is about. We're going to have so much fun. Today is frequency-led strategy, where we're looking at traditional strategies kind of burn people out. And we're going to be looking at a new way this episode. Lets your energy lead you to the next level. So if you're tired of the hustle trap, this one is for you. Now, let me put some contact information in the chat. There you go. That way you can come and join us. This is a free group. It is beautifully catered to us by the wonderful people over at Allura Creative. They're our proud corporate sponsor. And they're the ones that have made all of this available so that at any given time, if you want to come and pop in, if you want to say hello, if you wanted to, really get where you are to where you want to go, this would be the absolute people to join and meet and greet with. Let me put on a quick minute video and you can see exactly where I'm coming from.
I'm excited to introduce you to Allura Creative Agency, the world's first and only not-for-profit public relations powerhouse. Our mission is to increase your brand's visibility, credibility, and extend your global audience. In short, we hunt the whales for you. Our proprietary methodology blows a dog whistle to C-suite executives, leaders, founders, and owners across any industry. Welcome to our Executive Engagement Engine trademark. That's our secret sauce. It includes 3 proprietary processes: our Engagement Ignition trademark pre-event outreach process, our Commitment Catalyst trademark butts and seats process, and our Fortune Follow-ups trademark post-event outreach. These ensure the highest level of interest, virtual attendance, and follow-up conversations. As the world's first and only not-for-profit public relations powerhouse, what's our promise to you? Unparalleled commitment to transparency, ethical engagement, and impactful results. Partner with Allura Creative Agency and experience transformative executive engagement. Book a time to speak with us today, and here's to the evolution of your brand.
I hope you liked it. If you noticed, there's a new corporate logo. Thought it was very cool. If you like it, give a thumbs up, give a comment, give a like and share. Thank you, thank you. Now, for me, and where we're looking at here, I'll throw in a little ticker tape action for you. I wanted to start the episode off really kind of define that frequency-led strategy, where you're aligning strategy with personal energy and intuition, not just a relentless hustle. That's why traditional strategy leads to burnout. It's short-term gains, it's long-term exhaustion, and I guess the real problem with the corporate culture is that it's also hustle culture. So a nugget of wisdom might be that hustle is often praised, but rarely sustainable. It disconnects you from your intuition and your true strengths. So let's do a quick energy audit as an exercise. Rate your energy from 1 to 10 right now. For me, I'm at about a 6. Now reflect. Does your current strategy raise or lower this energy? It raises it. And then 3, identify one energy drain that you can release today. Every time I do this, it always just makes me feel like, ugh. Let it go. That's where you want to find your power from, letting these things go. Segment 2, understanding your personal frequency. So if we look at a nugget of wisdom, we think that your personal frequency is your unique energetic signature. It influences productivity and it gives you a sense of fulfillment. So an exercise would be a frequency awareness exercise. Close your eyes, deep breath in through the nose, hold, out through the mouth, hold, ready? Keeping your eyes closed, keep deep breathing. Identify how your body feels right now. Is it tense? Is it calm? Is it energized? Does it feel heavy? Label your current frequency clearly, calm, anxious, energized. And then keep a daily frequency journal just for a week. You'll be blown away watching and seeing your energy as it goes, where it goes, and you'll start to notice some of those patterns. That there's certain times of the day that you're most energized, least energized. Start watching out for those. Start seeing if that makes sense. Least energized right before bed, perfect. Most energized right before bed, uh-oh. Most energized right when you wake up, perfect. Least energized, uh-oh. So you'll see. Look at aligning a strategy with frequency. So that if you're looking at a daily, little bit of a nugget wisdom would be that strategy guided by frequency is going to amplify the outcome with much less resistance. If you're going with strategy, okay, that's logical. But when you get intuition, you get your resources, you get the way that you feel involved in there, adds strength, gives you a wind beneath your wings. So look at an exercise. Let's do an alignment check. Write down a key goal, and then next to it, let's write down the emotions or frequencies you need to achieve it. Right? Is it enthusiasm? Is it calm? Is it clarity? And then let's rate it 1 to 10 how frequently you're going to experience these states in your current approach. So you might say, my key goal is to lose 10 pounds. Great. Next to it, write down the emotions or frequency needed. I need enthusiasm, I need calm, and yeah, okay. And then rate 1 to 10 how frequently I need to experience them. Pretty often to make sure that, I can lose the 10 pounds. Now you'll know. So if you have a comment, a like, a share, thank you. Pop it in. The algorithm loves you. Makes my life so much better that I notice that people all around the world just get to pop in and say hello. And it's funny because you go out and you meet somebody and then you become friends and then you tell somebody else and they go, oh my goodness, you know them too? And it's just like, well, yeah. And it's funny and it is fun. And I think a lot of people need to enjoy themselves a little bit more that way. So in that light, I wanted to make sure that you knew there are other places for you to come and enjoy yourself. Now, while we're here and while we're playing and while we're having some fun, there is a multitude of cool things that we get to play with. Frequency of Abundance is one of the many outputs directly from Allure Creative Agency. You know that Allure is the only not-for-profit public relations house. Because of that, it not only sponsors this program, it also sponsors, you guessed it, the Voices That Lead podcast. This is our daily show where I get to give back. The Voices That Lead podcast, that's fun. That's the one where we get to pop in and I get to interview the most incredible people from around the world. It's really, really wonderful. So if you'd like to be a guest, if you'd like to be featured, it asks 3 key questions. It's for leaders, legacy, limitless. And so the first question is, how do you serve those that you lead? And then, what do you believe is your legacy? And lastly, if you had just one gift that you could give to somebody to help them truly become limitless, what would it be? And when you answer all 3 of those questions, we do a deep dive in the podcast, going into those so that we can answer them, so that the audience really gets to see you through that filter. And those 3 questions help shape, wow, okay, that's who you are. And that's what you think, and that's how you feel, and that's so much more interesting to listen to than like, okay, Bill, tell me about your background. You know what I mean? It's very common that way. That's why I wanted to do a little bit something different. And I thought that Voices That Lead would absolutely make a difference. So here, take a minute, see if this is something that makes sense for you, because I'd love to
Ever
have you
wonder
on.
what sets real leaders apart? It's not the corner office, it's the impact they make. Welcome to the Voices That Lead podcast with Natan Verkovsky, where we dive deep with leaders who put service first. These aren't just CEOs or big names. They're people making a difference, building legacies through acts of kindness, mentorship, and heart. Every episode you'll hear powerful stories, straight from those who lift others up and inspire change. Looking for practical advice, authentic conversations, or just a spark to unleash your own limitless potential? You'll find it here. Because leadership isn't just about where you end up, it's about who you help along the way. Join the community and get inspired. Reach out to be a featured guest on the program. Leaders, legacy, limitless. Subscribe to the Voices That Lead podcast. Join us as a speaker and let others be inspired by you. Become the leader you're meant to be.
And that's why I really wanted to make sure if you had a chance to come and play with us, that you did. Because there's going to be so many ways that we all get to play in the same sandbox. We all believe the tide rises all boats. So if you wanted to be on Frequency of Abundance, it's not an option. But you can be on Voices, the Voices That Lead podcast. And I thought you'd like that. So come on in and join us. Have some fun in the sun. And know that we're blessed enough. We're going to be playing with BNTV, Build Network TV, and the incredible Eric Heilich. And we are going to be live, baby, and streaming all around the world shortly. So you're going to be able to watch Frequency of Abundance here daily and syndicated around the world on good old TV. Yay! Thanks for staying with us long enough and tuning in through 6 seasons so we got here. Now, let's look at some action steps. So let's choose the tasks that are going to be aligned with your identified optimal frequency. We just went through what's the goal, and next to it, what are the emotions or frequencies that we need to achieve it. And then lastly was, well, how often do we need to be in that state, like, to make sure that works? So choose the task, align it with your identified optimal frequency, and then shift your timing. Schedule these high energy tasks during peak energy periods. Make sure you connect. You need to do your creative work first thing in the morning, do it. You need to do it last thing at night or late at night, do it. But know that it's energetically aligned and you're leading with your frequency, not some strategy like, oh, it's a good idea to do this between this time and this time. Yeah, but you don't have any energy. It doesn't matter. It's logical. That's just strategy. We're talking frequency-led strategy. It's different. Let's look at creating a frequency-led action plan. So a nugget of wisdom would be frequency-led strategies. They're going to prioritize sustainability, resonance, and a natural momentum. Makes it a lot easier to fulfill. Now, if they're going to emphasize sustainability and resonance and natural momentum, let's build a plan. Let's do this as a simple exercise. List the tasks for tomorrow. Rate each task how aligned it feels, 1 to 10. And now we restructure your day and start with those high frequency alignment tasks. Putting yourself into state is great. Doing the right thing afterwards kind of makes sense too. You know what I mean? Like getting into a deep relaxed state, wonderful. Getting into a relaxed state and then doing something with it, even more powerful. So restructure your day. Start with those high frequency alignment tasks and practice it for a week. Just adjusting it here and there as you need. You'll reflect every day and feel, does alignment increase productivity? Does it increase satisfaction? Will you be happier? It's quite a nice treat when at the end of the day, it works and it works for you and it works so well that it is just different, 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 you know? And I think that the people who come in and know that there's some place for them, whether it's virtual or physical, knowing that there's a community, knowing that there's a group. My goodness, they've got studies that like it increases your life expectancy like 7 to 10 years. Just sitting there being alone by yourself and stuff compared to in a community and a group. So I want you to feel part of this community. I want you to feel part of this group. I want you to feel a member of the Frequency of Abundance tribe. I want you to pop in and really get inspired by voices that lead. I want you to know that if you wanted to get a little bit up, up, up and move on and groove on, there are other places that you can play. Besides all of the cool stuff that we're doing here on podcasts and broadcasts every day, my background is as an elite energy coach for the last 30 years. So I've worked with about 15,000 peak performers, from Cirque du Soleil acrobats and artists, all the way down to Olympians, national sports teams from all over the world. I wrote Personal Momentum and Moments of Power. And in all of that work, I really, really wanted to share just some simple, basic mental, physical, and emotional drills that help you go up, down, and neutralize. So if in any way, shape, or form, any of that can be of value to you, if it can be a benefit to someone that you know, if you're already a peak performer and you know that, this is the time to not just put your mask on first, you've already done that, but maybe now it's time to elevate your skills. Maybe it's time to take you from 9 to 9.1. Take a look.
Meet Natan Verkovsky, Elite Energy Coach, helping top performers break limits, activate their energy, and achieve unstoppable momentum. Welcome to the Personal Momentum Retreat, an exclusive experience designed for executives, entrepreneurs, and visionaries who demand more from life. Every month, top performers gather to master powerful mental, physical, and emotional drills, strategies used by world-class leaders to unlock peak performance and resilience. At this retreat, you won't just learn, you'll experience transformation, shift your energy, break through barriers, and build unstoppable momentum. Get a sneak peek at our weekly preview event, happening every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Experience firsthand the mental, physical, and emotional drills that will change your game. Success is not about working harder. It's about activating your personal momentum. Reserve your spot today.
So there you go. In case you needed a personal invitation, you are invited. Oh, I'm going to overlay some chat. Here we go. Thank you, Carolyn. I'm very excited to be here this week as well. Oh, yes, much less effort and push needed if you're aligned with frequency in your goal or task. And it's obviously more efficient, but people know it and it makes sense when you say it out loud, but otherwise everybody else is going, well, what's going on? So thank you for that. That is absolutely accurate. And that's where we wanted to come in and make sure that you knew that there is so much going on. You need to be in a calm, receptive place. And so your frequency leading that strategy, kind of a good place to start. Now, let's look at protecting your frequency. So a nugget of wisdom would be that protecting your frequency, it's essential for sustainable success. If you wanted long-term growth, you won't be able to sprint the whole way. It's not a race like that. It's a marathon. So knowing that, protect your energy. It's essential for that sustainable success. A good exercise would be boundary setting. So let's identify one boundary that would protect your energy. No emails after 6 o'clock. For me, I used to have a rule that, for some reason, everybody would always come bring me something that's broken or needs mending or there's a computer problem. And I'm like, I don't do IT after 10. Sorry. it'd be too frustrating. And I get myself all wound up, and I'm usually in the wrong state to fix whatever is wrong because I need to be calm and relaxed. And then I can't get to bed right. And. So I'm like, nope, no IT after 10. That's my boundary. I only do happy, relaxed things before bed. So commit to enforcing this boundary, starting that immediately. And that'll get you over that energetic hump, I think. I think it'll make more sense that way. All right, let's look at a couple of thoughts. Let's choose frequency over force. So true success isn't about forcing your way forward, but harmonizing with your natural energetic flow. When your actions match your frequency, that's when you get to experience this beautiful, effortless momentum. You get to be in a state of flow. You get to be in the zone. You get to be, deep in the pocket, lay in the cut. Depends how you call it from where you're coming from. But everywhere it's the same. Its energy is a compass. Let your energy be your guide. Rather than pushing through resistance, ask yourself, what is this resistance telling me about my true alignment? Your frequency provides clarity that is pure intellect. And it often misses the point. And so your mind, intellectually, the pure intellect is great, but it usually misses the point. That's why your frequency provides the clarity. It's your intuition speaking. Look at, I think, holistically, and we'll give that as a good, deep final thought. I think holistically, if we say sustainable success is holistic, true sustainability is going to integrate personal well-being with those professional achievements. Frequency-led strategy, it isn't a shortcut. It's a profound long-term transformation, and it's towards that authentic success. And I know that you have it within you. That's why I invite you to share with me on social. I invite you to rise up, challenge yourself, get accountable. Pop into my world. I'll introduce you to some people. Have some fun. Join us on Voices That Lead. Go over to the community. We're on LinkedIn. You just type in the frequency of abundance. Boop, boop, boop. Click on groups. You're there. Join us. Have some fun. Have some fun. It's for you. And when you take care of you and you put your mask on first, what a difference. So join us this week. Today was Motivational Monday, Frequency-Led Strategy. Tomorrow's Triumphant Tuesday, Scaling Without Sacrificing. Winning Wednesday is going to be The Lighthouse. Thriving Thursday, Living Your Vision Daily. Fearless Friday, Why Leaders Meditate. Meditate. Why Leaders Meditate. And that's Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern. Weekends pop in at 3. Successful Saturday will be Leadership Burnout is Real. And then we end the week with Soaring Sunday, Leading with Clean Money Energy. Boy, oh boy, we're going to have some fun this week. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining. Oh, we got a wonderful comment. Oh, we have a couple. Thank you. Katrina, thank you. Frequency is key. Yeah. And what's neat is that there's like a couple entendrums in that. It's key, and it is the key, and it's your key, and it is key. Ha ha ha. So we're playing with it in a couple different joking ways, but realistically, frequency is so important. This is called the frequency of abundance for a reason. We're here every day to make sure that if the first thing you do is get up, and get to feel good. Inside, feel good, do good, right? Blessed people. And I want you to feel blessed. I want you to know there's an entire universe that is all around you, that you interact with, that you support, that lives and loves and looks up to you, that needs you and is inspired by you and encouraged by you. You are their hope. That's why you have to put your mask on first. You have to do this for you. You have to raise your frequency. Then everyone around you gets blessed. So I'm Natan Verhofsky, your host with the most. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for joining us. Bring a friend. Go to the LinkedIn group. Join us. It's obviously free. We're not for profit. We're here to help. We're here to give. We're here to heal. So join the mission. Join the cause. Thank you so much. And as we say, every time we start with welcome, and we end with